Hi everybody. Today I'm going to show you how to create spirograph effects like these in Photopea. So open up Photopea, open up a blank document, and we're going to begin with an ellipse. So on your left hand side you'll see your tools, find your rectangle, and we're going to long press it. So just hold down your cursor and then we should see the ellipse right underneath rectangle. We're going to click and drag out a circle, and to make it a perfect circle we're going to hold down Shift. Perfect. Now depending on what your previous settings were, it may fill it with those previous colors. So we do actually want no fill, so we don't want anything on the inside. If you do happen to have a color in there, right, like black, just go ahead, click on the color up here, click on the red X for no fill. Perfect. We do want a outline or a stroke, however. So we're going to click on stroke, click on the solid color option, and you can choose your solid color. I actually want to keep the black color. Perfect. The line, however, does need to be a bit thicker. So we're going to adjust the stroke weight by clicking this little triangle right here. Drag the scale out a bit until you find the diameter you're happy with. And we do want a dotted line instead of a solid line. So right next to our stroke weight, we're going to click on this option right here. Select the dotted line. Perfect. Now we're going to go to the right hand side. We're going to adjust your layer and we're going to actually rasterize it. So we're going to right click, rasterize. Perfect. And we're going to repeat the circles on the inside using the actions set. So on the right hand side you might see ACT for actions. If you don't, it's also visible under Window. So click Window, Actions, and then this should pop up. Now Actions allows you to record a series of steps and repeat them over and over again. We're going to begin by clicking on New Action Set, which looks like this little folder. Underneath Action Set, we're going to select New Action, which looks like the folded piece of paper. And it has to go in that order, folder, paper. And now we're going to press the record button. Now whatever we do in Photopea should be recorded in this list right here. We're actually going to duplicate our shape. So we're going to right click, duplicate. You'll notice it popped up over here and we see two shapes now. Now this shape we're going to make a bit smaller than the previous one. So we're going to go to our move tool over here to our left. Make sure transform controls is checked on. And we're going to select one of the anchor points. Just click it. And then we should be able to change some more parameters up here. We're going to change the width from 100 to 95. The height also to 95. And we're going to change the angle 10 degrees. And then we say OK. And now we have our duplicate layer recorded here. We have the free transform recorded here. We're actually done with our action set recording. So we're going to uncheck the recording button and we're just going to press the play button. And we're going to keep pressing it. Each time we press it, it creates a duplicate that is 5% smaller than the previous one, and that is 10 degrees to the right. All right. Nice. And then let's click on the background. So that is one way to create a spirograph pattern. Now, at this point, we have over 100 layers, so I'm actually going to select the first one, hold down Shift, and then select the last one, right-click them, and merge those layers together. So this is our first spirograph. I'm actually going to turn it off now and show you another way to make a spirograph. Now, I'm also going to show you how to create a torus shape or a donut shape. Turn that off. Now, for that, we're actually going to need 2 circles. So I'm going to grab my ellipse tool again, click and drag, hold down the Shift so it's a perfect circle. If you need to adjust the stroke weight, go ahead and do that. Okay. And we're going to duplicate it. Right click, duplicate, and we're going to move it down. I am going to use the red guidelines to make sure that it is perfectly centered. There, so they should snap on that red line. Now, if you have your 2 circles touching, you will create a donut effect that resembles this. If you have them spaced out from one another, you will create a donut that resembles this one. Okay, and we are then going to merge them together. So we're going to right click, merge down. And at this point, we are going to open up our Actions tab again. And we're going to press record. If there's any other steps here, go ahead and delete them using the trash can. So we're going to start a new action set. New action. Record. Duplicate your doubled circles. So right click, duplicate. There it is. And we're going to go to our Move tool. Select the anchor point just once. And we are not going to shrink it this time, but we are going to change the angle 10 degrees to the right. Okay, and that is all the actions we need recorded. We are then going to press stop record and play. And keep going until you make one full rotation. Hope you guys found this helpful.